Self-confidence is the ultimate act of trust in oneself and their capabilities. I'm not talking about the superficial confidence that one gets from things like their physique, their money, their genetics, and worldly things. I'm talking about intrinsic, soul-defying confidence. The same confidence that allowed real warriors throughout history to achieve and conquer in the face of all odds. The same confidence that allowed Napoleon to go from a literal immigrant peasant to the King of France. The same confidence that when Julius Caesar was captured by pirates for ransom, he had the gall, the gusto to tell them to their face that the ransom money that they were asking for wasn't enough and that they should ask for more. The same boundless confidence that Leonidas and his 300 Spartans had in taking on the Persian army of no less than 10,000 men. The reason why most people aren't confident in their core being, their character, their soul, is because they lack mastery of skills. The biggest benefit to starting your son out in a sport isn't necessarily just a physical one, but the confidence that they gain from being good at something, extremely good at something. Because if they can get good at multiple things like sprinting, kicking a ball, throwing a ball in a net, this gives the brain proof, and it thinks to itself, if I can do A, why can't I do B? And this is what starts to translate into true, unwavering confidence in oneself and abilities. You need to get extremely good at a multiple array of skills. It gives your brain proof, substance, proof that you can dominate, proof that you can excel, proof that you can flourish, and this will subconsciously bleed into every facet of your life. This is when the limitations of your brain and the boundless confidence that you have inside you will come to surface, because the limitations that society, that people have subconsciously set on you will start to be broken. And the more skills you master, the more skills that you get good at, the stronger that insurmountable confidence grows within you. Mind constantly says to yourself, if I can do A, why can't I do B? I've done A before, this was hard, why can't I do something that was equally as hard? If not harder, why can't I? Why not me? Now, the single greatest skill a man can learn to automatically start cultivating this confidence isn't necessarily the gym, no. It's learning how to fight, and to fight well. This is the reason why so many young men are afraid of confrontation. They're afraid when someone insults them, they don't know what to do, they get anxious, they get scared, because they know if push came to shove and an altercation happened, most likely they wouldn't be the one winning. Fighting is literally one of the most competitive things you can do. There's nothing like it. Both parties are trying to dominate the others. No team sport is one-on-one, and it's you versus the other person. There's no other things helping you, it's just you and them in the ring alone. And only one can win. First time you get that sort of feeling of winning and seeing the progress unfold between your very eyes, that is the day you'll start to see the world in a very different lens. Now, there's so many martial arts to go for. Which is the best one? Let me just shorten it for you. It's boxing and wrestling. Wrestling is one of the greatest bases you can have, and boxing is one of the best striking bases you can have. If you can get extremely good at either one of these, or better yet, both, you will be an extreme force to be reckoned with. And it's not to say that you should take these up because you want to be Johnny Big Balls, you want to be able to beat everyone up, but it's just a matter of fact of having this skill and just gaining that on the skill tree. It will be able to bleed into other skills, and trust me, your confidence will skyrocket from this. You'll thank me later on. You'll thank yourself later on. And this will inadvertently start to eliminate most of your anxieties that you have. I'm not going to say it's going to cure everything, but a lot of what makes people anxious nowadays stems from this internal fear, especially when it comes to conflict and things like school. Trust me, it's going to circumvent all of that. Now, you can try doing it at home, however, it's nowhere near the same. You need to be trained by someone who actually knows what they're talking about and who actually can see the mistakes that you're making. Because unless you're highly critical of yourself, you're going to be like jabbing the thing and you're not even going to feel like you're doing anything. You're not going to feel like you're making progress. The progress is made when you make a mistake and it's being corrected. Now, the only way to build boundless confidence on a day-to-day basis depends on this one person. This person watches every single action you take throughout the day and programs their beliefs about you and what you're capable of accordingly. This person is you. It's your subconscious mind. If you just allow yourself to be lazy, to slack off, to not do what you're meant to do, to not achieve the goals that you want to achieve and you set out for, your mind will automatically start to view you as a person who doesn't deserve it. He doesn't deserve the confidence. A person who doesn't deserve to feel like they can achieve anything. Because what have you shown to yourself? How do you expect to be the man who makes the play? The man who makes the final decision? Or a man people can look up to? When you can't even look up to yourself as a role model. Every time you skip out on a habit, every time you don't show up for yourself when you need to, every time you catch yourself scrolling and you still continue anyways, your subconscious mind programs itself on what you're capable of and what you can achieve. In real time, it will start to shackle and place limitations on what you think you can and can't do. The only practical way to show yourself, to show to your mind that you deserve this boundless confidence, this unshakable, unwavering confidence, is to win. Every single day. Now, I talked about this in my testosterone maxing guide, but I want to go deeply into this today. This doesn't mean you have to be a self-improvement machine. You have to be literally doing everything 100% of the time, although that is the goal. This just means on a day-to-day basis, you need to be winning more battles than you are losing. Win as much as possible. When you wake up, start the day with at least 3 things on some sticky note or piece of paper that you have to do. Now, obviously, these 3 things should be pertaining to your goals. Obviously, taking a cold shower is good, but it has to actually move the game state, has to move the needle. 3 things that you're going to do that will get you towards your overall goals. This can be something to do with a skill that you can leverage for wealth, or just a business model that you're trying to go all in on. This could be something physical, like going to the gym and working out, shadow boxing, anything like that. Or can even be applying what you learned in a book, or just reading the book and applying something that you learned from that book. It has to be actionable. They can't be passive, because your mind doesn't register passive things. When you're there reading a book, you can try to convince yourself, oh yeah, I'm learning so much, but until you actually move reality, until you force something into reality and you do something, your subconscious mind won't view it as a win. These goals need to be in that sweet flow spot, not too hard, but not too easy. Something you know you can do, but will be somewhat challenging. The perfect battle of the day between you and your task, in which you can either be the winner or the loser. Some people literally have in their mind that their mind literally won't allow them to sleep properly until they've done something for the day. And that's how you need to attack the day. You can't rest your head, you can't lay down until you've actually done something to move the game state, to move the needle, to win. Now, if you keep doing this across the days, the weeks, the months, I promise you will start to develop this boundless confidence, this confidence that you believe you can truly achieve anything on planet Earth if you set your mind to it. I appreciate you for even making it this far into the video, as you're a man who can seek action, who actually wants to get the value from the time that he watches. If you want a group of people with this similar sort of mindset when it comes to self-improvement, you actually want to grow and achieve with other young, like-minded men on this journey, I want to invite you to join my community, because you'd be a great fit. If you think I helped you in any sort of way, then you can you don't have to. You're a grown-ass man. It just helps with the algorithm, helps other people to reach the video. If you think I gave you value in this video and you think I can give you more value in the future, then subscribe so I appear on your feed more. Or of course, you can do what you want. Same thing with the like thing. Oh, like, subscribe, share, do what you want in it. Can truly do anything in this world, and the world can truly be yours. Peace.